Next, live, Stephen Mойер.
Today, one of our favorite television vampires from True Blood, Stephen Mойer.
All right, here comes the hottest 175-year-old vampire in prime time from the HBO hit True Blood. Please welcome Stephen Mойer.
I don't know what you've done to me, but I know it's not just true.
Good to see you. Nice to see you.
Stephen Mойer.
That was weird. I had such a weird urge to offer you my neck.
Again.
Last time we saw Stephen was up in PEI last summer.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh, so
and you
nice.
hadn't even married.
You were about to get married.
We weren't married.
On the verge of getting married, right?
It was, yes, nearly. It's just, in fact, we've just had our year anniversary.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Adam
happy
Paquin. So how's married life?
Married life is just fantastic. I'm constantly surprised at how much it just gets better and better.
Oh,
and,
that's good.
I didn't think that was possible, but it's true.
That's amazing because most people hate the first year of marriage. So you're really way ahead of the game.
I waited a while to doing it, you know, so I waited until I auditioned a lot of people for the part. and well, by the time I got to that, you know, I just knew when I met
Are you
Hannah.
still a romantic man?
I am fairly romantic. I think I am. You're going to ask me for an example now, aren't you?
Yes. Give us 3 examples.
15 examples. No, I flew to Vegas to buy something for Anna recently.
Oh.
And,
Really?
Which was pretty cool.
Slot machine? What would you go to Vegas to get that you couldn't get?
I went because she couldn't go. I went to see Amir Khan, who's a British fighter.
Right.
We love our boxing, and I went and I got her his hand wraps from the fight.
Oh
and
my gosh.
And he signed them, and I brought them back for her.
She's a boxing fan.
She
huh?
is a boxing obsessive.
No kidding.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too. That is so
And she
weird.
trains as well.
I cannot believe that she and I have never spoken about boxing.
You should have. I think we should organise a bout.
We should have a
like,
fight.
we should put the ropes around this red carpet and get it on.
That would be so
I'd like to see
exciting.
that. So what all did you do this summer?
I went over to, as soon as we finished shooting, we went to Montana with my kids. And we went to an amazing ranch where we just rode for like 4 or 5 hours a day and went down the Blackwater River on tubes and we
like?
shot, and it's just so beautiful. It's like 40,000 acres. I mean, breathtaking.
And do you camp out at night? I mean, do you sleep
No,
outside?
the week after that, Anna had to come to New York to do some press for something, and I took the kids in an RV to Yellowstone Park.
Oh my gosh, that's a great trip.
It was just me and the 2 kids, and it was great fun. Waterfalls and grizzly bears, and the kids were like 2 little feral. You know.
Did you sneak up on the campers late at night?
Yeah, I did. I parked the RV, and then as soon as the kids were asleep, I went out and I caused a rumpus.
We'll be back with Stephen in just a moment. We're going to talk about True Blood.
And you called me when he went missing.
Well, I was kind of thinking you sent him to those witches so they'd kill him.
You're not supposed to think. You're supposed to follow protocol. When you hear from him, you let me know immediately.
Yes, sire. You like the feel of it, don't you, Bill? That crown.
He's the king now.
Yeah, he's the king. Best-looking 175-year-old vampire I've ever seen.
So true.
Really great. So, anyway, you're a lot of changes this year, huh? You're now the king, though, of the vampires, which is good for you.
I am the king. I nearly made you kiss my ring when I got you down on your knees.
Yeah. So, and there's a lot going on, and Anna is in there as well.
She is.
But she's got a new love in her life, I guess, right?
Indeed, indeed. Yes, Suki has a relationship this year with Eric, and and Bill, as the king, gets to watch.
Now, how is that for you as a husband to see her? Because, you know, those
scenes are
pretty intense and
yeah, they are
pretty revealing.
Yes.
And what's it like for you?
Well, you know, the thing is, I know what the scenes are. I've read the scripts. I know what it's going to be. But it's such an interesting thing. I know Alex and I are really good friends, so there's that to begin with. So I think it's tougher for Anna in a way to act that stuff because all of the crew know us. all of the boys know us. Alex knows that I'm possibly on set or, you know, in my trailer. And half of those people from the crew were at our wedding.
Right,
So,
sure, right.
so they're like watching her and going, oh, she looks like she's having a good time, you know. She does look like she's enjoying herself. I've seen some of the clips, and I might ask him for some tips.
Now, Stephen Mojers is your taken name for the business.
Yes. My real name is Stephen Emery. I had to change it because there was already a Stephen Emery in
the union.
In the union. And you have to have the, you know, you can't have the same name as somebody from the union. And the week I got my equity card in Britain, that week we have a show called a pantomime in London. I don't know if you know, in Britain there's a pantomime. Every year it's a Christmas show where basically you see men dress up as women and women dress up as men. And there's often like pantomime horses, which is two people in a horse, and obviously one doing the head and the other one, and they do a dance. I know it sounds ridiculous.
It sounds like
they're all looking at me going, what?
It sounds like our Halloween episode around here.
And the guy who got Stephen Emery, my name, the same week as I applied for my equity card, was the back end of the horse.
And
it's true, and he's never worked again, but he's kept his card up.
Oh my gosh.
Stephen Mojers is working for you.
Yeah, Stephen
I'm
Mojers
gonna-
right there. Hey, the finale for True Blood is coming up Sunday night at 9 o'clock on HBO. Stephen, good to see you again, buddy. Rachel Rowe, coming up next. We'll be right back.